Today, I'm gonna bring a chair and Jen. It's a pink chair, so we're gonna open it up and we're gonna set it up and see what you get when you get something like this. So let's go ahead and open it up. What they give you off the bat, give the screws and everything. Allen wrench. That's pretty much what you're gonna need. A couple of covers and everything's well numbered, well labeled actually. As you can see, they give you everything. Put them inside. Alright, so I was looking for the instructions. They're actually in the bottom of the seat. Alright, so you're gonna have to open this up and look for the instructions. I couldn't find them. I almost complained that there was no instructions, but they're under the seat, if you guys can see. They give you Jen, the instructions right here, and a thank you enclosure, right? So they're located here. So let's go ahead and continue. All right, last time I did a video, people were a little upset that I didn't show the instructions. So listen, you're gonna have to get the base first. The base screws, they're located in here. It says base. It will say on the bottom, it says base bolts. All right, so you get the base bolt. The screws holes are not in this section. They're actually behind, if you guys can see it. So these have to be facing up, so you could put the screws in here. You're gonna need the Allen wrench that's included in there, and all you gotta do is set it up. So simple. Put them all in there. If you want, you could just put them all now at once, and then start screwing them in, so you won't mess up on this. So remember, they're facing up. There's only one direction. All right, one direction. You can't go down because the base won't show you, so they're all facing up. All right, close them up, then start dropping the bolts. And there you go. You got all of them there spinning, and then you could put the wheels if you want. It actually gives you the instructions after that to put the base, but put the wheels in first. So pop them in there. And pop them in. Just, there we go. A little bit tough. That's a little bit tough in there, right? So make sure you put them in. You can always replace these wheels too to better wheels. They do sell them. They sell better wheels. I've seen online. Actually, I replaced them before. Recommend you better wheels if you have carpets. These wheels are pretty much good for hardwood floor, and they scratch up and they eat up your hardwood floor too. So maybe you want to get some with silicone rubber ends, because these don't really have any like tractions or anything like that. So be careful about that, or maybe get a mat for it. All right, now the piece of resistance is this part right here. Just drop it in there and that's it. That's part 2 in the instructions. All right, we dropped that in there already. We dropped the tantara in there. Let's bring the front. We're gonna move this to the side. Bring the front face, which is right here, and it says front, right? It says front right here on the bottom of the base. And then you bring the metal piece that goes in here facing front, all right? This one says front, you have to face it front this way, all right? So they have to be bolted in there, 4 of them, if you guys can see it. Put that in there. Everything's in there. So we got the base down, and it says front, so you can't miss it. It tells you the instructions. And drop it in here. We'll drop it in here. It could go either way, doesn't matter, but once you drop it in there, you got your seat going, at least the front part of it. Now we're gonna go ahead and set up the base and the handle and the back end too. So we're gonna do that. And there's left and right. So if you're sitting down, this is gonna be the right hand side and this is gonna be the left hand side. And they're both labeled. So this one right now we're gonna do is the first one. This is gonna be it tells you right there, R for right. So right, it's gonna be on this side right here, all right? So we're gonna set it up on this side, as you can see, right here. And then on the bolts, for the bolts, they tell you right here, it says arm bolts, all right? So let's go ahead and do the arm bolts. we got everything in here. Now we're gonna do with the actual back end. So let's bring in the rest of them. We got that part, we got the base, we got the handles. Now we're gonna do the seats. It's just hard to put this in there. Okay, let's turn it around. Hold it. Yeah, Alright, so we got it going now. We're gonna put in the caps now, and they do give you extra 3 screws left over. So in case you mess up somewhere or you lose them, they give you 3, but we're gonna start putting the caps in there, and then we'll go a little bit more in depth on the quality and the seat and give it to the customer. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, as you can see right here, the only thing I didn't like about this thing that there was no strap to it, so you're gonna probably lose that or you might want to remove it. This one came with an actual little bungee cord, like a little kind of nylon thing to get on there. Now the hands, if you guys can see, they can lift up. The hands can lift up, both of them. They're a little stiff because it's brand new, right? The hardest part was the actual base. I needed extra help, somebody to help me on the back, and I was able to do it. This part right here was a little too loose, so you needed to tie both of them in. Pretty much gone around. Let's go around here so you can show you some of the stuff that I was talking about. The caps, we put the caps in here. You got basic options to go up and down, move the slider, pretty much. And this is the actual chair, a bird's eye view.